Welcome back to Heels, Pops, and Chair Shots, Wrestling's Entertainment Champions. We got 25 men surprise battle royals to talk about. We got dynamites to talk about. We got excessive wrestling to talk about. All this and more in the room what happens. But first, JP, but I tell ya what the hell to do.
But you already know, of course. Heels, Pops, Chair Shots, HPC, Bad Guys on IG, Twitter, X, TikTok. We got them on YouTube. We got them on Twitch. We everywhere, baby. Everywhere you need to be, we are there. And excited because it's been an interesting week of wrestling for sure. Interesting week. Especially the fact that we just found out, and now I understand, is Mexican men don't cheat.
Eso mismo. They do not.
Because Dom, wow.
Well,
listen.
He's innocent until proven guilty, right?
He's played this, amazingly. My thing is the hell of the performance by Liv. Wow.
Well,
I mean, you've seen this angle. You've seen this angle, many a times throughout the annals.
Which angle are you talking about?
Hey, many of those angles. I mean, who comes to mind? Sunny, Trish, AJ Lee, right? Even Alexa Bliss, I guess, to a certain degree, maybe. But Liv is taking it to another level with this, and they have chemistry. And Dom is like playing a little bit like Eddie, bro. He's looking like Eddie, right?
What do you mean?
It's just he got the mullet, he got the stash, right?
Yeah.
Eddie Guerrero found himself in those triangles a lot of times.
Hey,
you know what I mean? So
you lie, cheat, you steal.
I mean, I thank you though. I definitely thank you because you made me watch it again, and Carlito saying that it was cool that he got the he got the room key, dog. Like, that's wild, bro. Bo Dallas didn't get no room key.
He stops. He's like, "That's cool." I popped. I was like, "Yeah, that's funny."
And then the thing is, the case is still on. Who took the card, bro?
Who took that damn card key? I'll tell you right now. Key? It was all kayfabe, baby. Finn Balor keeping it kayfabe.
Oh, you think it was suspect?
Finn? It was the prime suspect. I'll tell you what. These two right here equal probably the death of Judgment Day, or if not, the reinvention of Judgment Day once Priest is gone and once Mommy returns. Right. Because let's talk about it. Rhea Ripley, right off the bat, that's right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna kick right into it smoothly. Rhea Ripley's gonna be back to face Liv and take care of business. So that's gonna it's gonna put everybody in jeopardy. And I think all this commotion, all this chaos equals a revamp of Judgment Day 2.0, maybe, where there's no Priest, no Rhea. Maybe there's still a Dom, maybe there's not a Dom. Who knows? I see Liv playing a big role and Finn playing a big role, because she could easily go to Finn and be like, "Yo, Finn, why you always get the short end of the stick over here, man? Why don't us do our thing? You got the room key, right? All right, let's talk."
Not only that, but Finn has been overselling this. So this could be all part of the plan. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's overselling the shit. Like, he's against it totally. But maybe he's the mastermind behind it.
The mastermind, right.
Because the Judgment Day is over. I don't think this is 2.0, especially when you consider, like, have they done a good 2.0 when it comes to the bloodline? I mean, it's good, but it's not the bloodline. You know what I mean?
I'm still like you said, the engine's off.
Right.
I mean, so while the engine's off, they can hold it down, keep the name going.
Let's not get it twisted, though. It's not like NWO, and some WCW either, right? But it's not as good as Bloodline. It's not as good as it would be. So they're gonna shoot their shot with that again and try to revamp Judgment Day. I think, with Priest turning face, I think you dismantle Judgment Day. You know what I mean? I do see the Liv and Dominic situation being nice for sure. A little collabo between them, I think, and maybe they call it something else. Maybe they're not Judgment Day; they're just the judges. You know what I'm saying?
Or maybe they're maybe they're just Breakdown or I don't know, Backlash instead. I don't know, another pay-per-view from back in the day instead of just Judgment Day.
Fair. That's fair. It could be vengeance, right?
Vengeance, yeah. Or they'll be over the edge.
Or no mercy.
Oh my God! Well, one thing they won't be is Ricochet.
Well,
there goes that Band-Aid.
Yo, damn! Did you see we got thrown on the wall and fell to the ground? I'm like, no, he got through to the truck and he fell on the pavement.
He looked like
I'm like, you can't fake that. You can't fake that. Yeah, when Rey Mysterio got thrown into the truck, right?
Like dart throwing.
Yo, it's crazy. But yo, is it kayfabe? Like, what's going on?
Well, apparently his time is over. Allegedly. He's leaving most likely. It's not like official. And you know why I agree with Theo Meltzer here?
Ooh.
Is
ladies and gentlemen, this is a first.
You right?
Listen, episode 306. I've never heard
306. It took 306 to finally, agree with something. He says
that man does touch everybody.
It's not official. It's me agreeing with him, agreeing with himself that he's not 100% accurate in this information. So yes, it's not official, and this is because maybe there's still hope. We were talking about it off air, how they haven't written them off right, and it's still like a kind of like an open-ended send-off.
For sure.
Yeah, it's an injury send-off. They're playing on it, but they could have easily not done this.
Right.
Why invest so much time on his exit? You don't burn bridges, of course, but maybe there's something in the works here. Maybe there's still hope, right?
Maybe it's something in the burner. Maybe they told him to take some time off. Maybe they told him, why don't you go have a conversation?
Or why don't you go...
And we go match it, right? Right? Like almost like a restricted free agent. They let them go see what's going on and then come back and then this is what you got. All right, this is what it is. Because once again, Ricochet's at his best right now.
I got bored.
And that little combination right there, they're doing magic. I mean, Ricochet leaving only guarantees that she may be out at some point.
No. I think
which would suck, right?
No. Because and here's why. A few people were talking about that, and I don't think at all she's in any jeopardy of leaving. We're talking about, of course, his wife EG, Samantha Irving.
Yep,
she's doing great, and
phenomenal.
I think she's in. Not to say like she's more over than him, but I guess in her department, if that makes sense.
No, 100%.
In her department, she's already knocking on not legendary status, but she's setting the path to get there.
She's definitely had a meteoric rise. And you can't say the same for Ricochet, but Ricochet just had a push too. Yeah. So it made it exciting because they both were being elevated at the same time. I mean, listen, she
go anywhere.
For me, she has WrestleMania moment. Her announcing in WrestleMania.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. She's growing with that.
She give me chills. So she's going to be a staple for the company. But I'm saying, this is the type of shit that also makes the possibility of her not staying for a long time there. I mean, look at Renee.
Right? Renee's a great example. She's killing it over there on the
Ambrose. When Ambrose dipped, it wasn't too long.
Not too long. Yeah, and it could also be a better schedule too. So maybe that plays a big factor too. You don't know those.
But I'm saying the possibility becomes realistic, right?
Yeah,
and it'd be a shame.
That reality.
But the way that they wrote him off is weird, man. It's the way they write off somebody in an injury. It's not the way they write off somebody that's contract just ended. So it's interesting to me because once again, it leaves the door open to what's happening. Maybe look, there's a battle royal happening. Maybe Ricochet goes and visits TNA.
Yep.
What? Or maybe it's just AEW says hello because I know Tony Khan don't want to talk about it. Tony Khan don't talk about it.
Ricochet, yeah, Tony Khan definitely gonna wanna. Well, actually, I think maybe Tony Khan's gonna want to hold his horses on any discussions on Ricochet.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's like, nope. If it's okay, I'd rather not get into wrestlers that still work for someone else.
Oh, that's kind of smart.
He sounds like a GM that's been fined before.
Yes. This must have cost him money somewhere. Somehow.
I mean, it's costing the Atlanta Falcons money right now.
Oh, really? Talk to me.
That just happened today. Apparently, the Falcons were talking to Kirk Cousins a little sooner than they were supposed to.
There you go.
Which is wild, right?
There you go.
So they lose a pick, right? It's nothing crazy.
Man.
But still, pay the piper. Let's see. You know what I'm saying? Yo, it's crazy because you have this picture of Xavier Woods here.
Oh, you said that word. You want to get into it now?
Yeah, man. So like, Xavier.
I don't have a prompt or anything for this.
It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah.
So Xavier Woods is one of those guys, man, that like he needs a single run, and we've been waiting for a while. Especially upon learning that he was a Triple H guy. You know, we that push was going to be inevitable. I mean, honestly, when the Kofi Mania happened, I thought it was going to be Xavier Woods, but I believe he got injured. I'm not saying that wasn't the plans, but that's what I thought was going to be a situation based on the way they were booking shit. Right now, I don't think New Day survives. Big E right now, shout out to Big E and Love, with Mishin's sister, make a beautiful couple. It's good to see that man happy for sure. Love is love. We love it.
Almonte. Love is love, though. Yes, sir.
He has more willpower than we all do. Dominic Mysterio, listen, because this, wait, we didn't even talk about the writing that happened.
The writing.
See what she wrote him?
What do you mean?
She wrote him, bro.
Oh yes. Oh, when she got knocked off the apron. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Like, it's going there, bro.
I mean, slow motion music. I mean, I heard. I
you know, it almost seems to me like she's trying to break Dominic.
Hey, she's trying to do a lot of things with Dominic.
But you get what I'm saying though, like get him off character. Cause she's doing a little thing with the chest that she did. I was like, okay, I see you.
She's playing with that little card.
But she's a champ. Happy birthday to her too. Her birthday just recently disappeared. She was partying in the yacht. I saw. CJ Perry was there. You know, it's good to see her. You know, get her shine right now, especially. And once again, this storyline with Rhea that's upcoming is elevated her too, man. You know what I mean? It's a feud you're looking forward to at this point. There's something spicy to it. Dos mujeres un camino.
Hey, you know I saw that meme too.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But Xavier Woods, what a fucking.
Oh yes, what a sidetrack.
What if? Because right now the Final Testament, right? Is that what they're called?
Yeah, Final Testament. Yeah.
The Final Testament. They're trying to push Xavier Woods to go on side. Big E's done, bro. Folks, if you haven't realized it, I think it's a wrap for Big E. And it sucks because Big E was about to get pushed to the top, but his career isn't over as far as on-screen personality. The man's funny. He's a physical comedian, so I think he'll be fine. I just don't know to what degree. But Xavier Woods, bro. Xavier Woods turns on Kofi Kingston, bro. Xavier Woods wins the Money in the Bank, bro.
Ooh.
Screwing over who you said.
As far as I'm concerned, Xavier Woods screwing over Jey Uso in this match will get him, if he doesn't have ultimate heat, first of all, in breaking up the New Day to begin with.
Right.
And I'm talking like he's up there with Dom. I don't expect Dom heat. Dom heat is Dom heat. But I want heat that resembles Dom heat. I don't want you able to at least cut a promo once.
The thing is, what do you have to do to get that type of heat, bro? Because
breaking up the New Day is rough because people are gonna hate you for that.
For Dom, it's the going against your father, right? That's really what it comes down
to.
And
then I guess the New Day's partnership or brotherhood is so sacred that nobody would ever feel it would ever break up.
Right.
Now it's like the Shield breaking up.
Right. But it's gonna happen though.
It's gonna happen.
It needs to happen. It's almost like what we've talked about. The inevitable breakup of the Street Profits.
Right. And then I think they keep teasing that though. At least they put that on that show with Montez, which I'm still waiting on that other season. That show was good. That Montez for the Bianca show was awesome.
It was good for Montez to get that shine, so people get to know him a little bit more.
But Xavier Woods breaking up the New Day gets Shield heat, super heat with that, and then you're gonna dethrone Jey Uso in the Money in the Bank match, a match that is heavily marketed as the guy, the face of the pay-per-view, the PLE, whatever you want to call it, and
tell me that would have been
logo, the marketing advertisements and shit.
tell me that would not be a banger.
Oh, people are gonna hate him.
Heel Woods versus main event Jey Uso.
That would be gold, man. We need to see this.
You know how many times these men have gone against each other in the ring, bro? We're talking about Hall of Fame tag team participants. And both of them, especially Jey Uso right now, in his singles run, right? The second, third time around, and some could argue Jey Uso's at his best right now. And he's at the hottest he's ever gonna be.
It's a WrestleMania main event, man, in the making. Like, we've grown up with these guys. We've watched them tag team in the early years, then mature, win tag team championships, go on runs, do historical things.
TNA
now we're gonna break them up and take them into singles run. Of course we gotta go on this run.
And you know why
Xavier Woods and MJ gotta make a run and a feud.
Let's not forget why this is possible. This is possible.
Prime, thank you for Prime.
A Triple H guy.
Yeah, no, that's for sure. That's definitely for sure. I think Hunter's been. I think this is probably someone. It's got to be one of the things if this goes to fruition, of course, it was probably one of the things he was just elaborating to of just how the gears are going to change and shift here, and we're going to have a new era of guys, and this is it. This is the graduation. We're here, I think. We need to see that. We need to see that. Speaking of, we need to see that. Theo Dave wasn't having it when it came to Trick Williams and Ethan Page at Battleground this past weekend.
Interesting.
Yeah, he called it mid in the words of MJF.
I feel like I'd have to watch it again to really feel like that. What I can say, it wasn't the match of the night.
Okay.
For me. But I feel like the pay-per-view as a whole was good.
You like the Battleground?
Yeah, I thought it was a good pay-per-view, man. You had some shining moments for sure. Some people with some attention being brought to them, opportunities being had. I mean, first and foremost, you crowned a new champion, right? North American Women's Champion.
That's right. And a hell of a physical contest.
Listen, these ladies put on a ladder match, right? And for me, I love the fact that that's what they use, the ladder match, because that's the first title. That's the first way it was won. That's how Adam Cole won it. Right. And that's why it was used that way. And I love that aspect of it, right? Continue the tradition, continue the standard. And the ladies tried. These are a lot of women that were new to the roster. Remember, also, the roster has been depleted now by Raw and SmackDown. So a lot of women getting opportunities to shine, man. And a couple of these ladies shine. The one, unfortunately, I have to say, and I hate saying it, the Lash Legend. I was expecting a little more.
Okay.
So it was indicating a little too much at times. Some spots were a little sloppy. But the main spots were awesome, right? But you made a great point when we were having this conversation before. You mentioned the fact that sometimes when you're the host, you really you'd enjoy yourself the best, right? Or you worry about yourself.
She was carrying. You was talking about her carrying the load for the majority of the match, and I just feel like, okay, if she's gonna be carrying the match, and be focused on that, sometimes you get distracted, and it's a lot to juggle. You got to do a lot, and not think everything's gonna be perfect.
Of course, and once again, like a ladder match is a very hard match to have. Let's just say that. I mean, think about the nuances of putting together a match as it is, depending on how you like to call it, how you shoot it, whatever the case may be. But then to add a ladder and multiple people into it, that's just crazy, bro. Anything can happen. Ask Joey Mercury.
Joey Mercury's knows about it.
It hit his nose so hard, he went bald, bro.
That's crazy.
Man had a full head of hair before
dude. Sheesh.
I did some cranial damage, I guess.
Oh my God, I don't have him dreaming about stars. Speaking about dreaming stars and Dream Star and Dream and Star, Io Sky officially confirmed to compete at Dream Star Fighting Marigold Summer Destiny Show on July 13th. It's gonna be a damn thing. Io Sky doing big things, man, in this run, and even post championship run here, man. I'm here with it. If you have your subscriptions,
fan, bro. I'm an Io Sky fan. If she had a mouthpiece, bro,
I don't even feel like, and sometimes like I want her to like be on the mic too much. Like I feel like she's doing like well, coming in, coming out, saying a few words here and there.
Right.
Like she just had something this past week on Raw where she was just like, she explained and like I don't know what she said verbatim, but she was kind of just like, I handled it, and then she kind of elaborated to the crew has to change. What's their crew name again? I forget
the danger to what is it?
I forget the tag team now.
God damn! Oh, the Kabuki Warriors.
Kabuki Warriors needs to change. Something needs to change, I guess, and something along those lines. And she said very little. She said very few words.
Well, for me, the reason why I say it is because Asuka's awesome right now. Asuka, who you think is bigger, Asuka or Bull Buchanan when it comes to Japanese female wrestlers in the E? Mind you, Bull Buchanan is now Hall of Famer, right? But Asuka, I mean, her NXT career and WWE, she got to be there, right?
I don't know how to answer that, but I tell you this: let's just go based off body of work.
Right.
And at least physically, like easily accessible content, right? Of both. And right there, I gotta say Asuka because there's not much on Bull. Unless you look back to the days, and she didn't really. Back then, it was a different life.
And you know what's crazy? I believe Io Sky has potential to surpass Asuka. Okay. If booked the right way, man, because her talent in the ring is pretty dope, man. And every match she's in, bro, she makes it work. Even difficult matches like Elimination Chambers, Io Sky hits the sky and shines, bro.
So that's why I say a little bit more too.
Yeah, she's a beautiful woman too. Like I think if she had somewhat of a mouthpiece, people could connect to her even more, and she would shine, bro. She would shine, especially considering like look all these women we were talking about before that are on the roster for Raw and SmackDown, and now the NXT's loading up with, right? Like you about to have some people that need people to be carried, bro.
Yeah, Manny Manuel in the building. Yeah, and Last Legend, like you said, was doing a lot of that.
Right.
In her match. So I mean, I guess NXT's doing. They're looking well. They're looking good. They just
listen. Considering the fact that they've lost so much talent to Raw and SmackDown, I'm very impressed, man. All the champions are legitimate. You know what I'm saying?
What do you do when you lose all that talent to Raw and SmackDown, though?
You reload. You don't rebuild. You reload, puppy. You know what I'm saying?
Reload, baby. You reload and you do a battle royal, baby.
Right. It's interesting. It'd be dope to see him again. It seems as though things have with Wentz have dissipated to a certain degree, or things I don't know. But we do know he's Gigi Dolan's hubby, so it's good to see. For me, it's good to see because it's a tough business for them, man.
To the prohibited portal opens again.
Right, and at this point now, this helps them hopefully. So we shall see.
Yeah, I'm really excited about this battle royal, 25-man battle royal. Anybody can come in here. It's got guys talking, like it's even got the guy Moose, our boy Moose, talking. But they talking from so many other reasons. Moose trying to prevent Nigerian action here or physicalities. When he's asked to fight our guy here, Obafemi from NXT, the North American Heavyweight Champion, who is reigning and defending, by the way, killing it. I don't know if you peeped that triple threat match was pretty fire.
I will tell you this, man. I feel Obafemi is everything they wanted almost to be.
Oh my god!
Right? Like it's just almost so big, so it's hard, right? But Obafemi is everything they wanted almost to be. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like almost would have worked if that was his.
But almost could still work, right? Because I mean, at the end of the day, Leandro the Giant still worked. He wasn't the most athletic person, right? But Obafemi is what they had pictured, right? When you're being presented this type of monster, like that's what you think. He's explosive, man. And listen, and not everybody can be explosive. Braun Breaker's explosive. You know what I'm saying? You have a lot of Hall of Famers that are explosive. But Goldberg, unfortunately, even though right now we don't want to see him anymore, but he's explosive. Yo, he has that. A triple threat match was crazy.
Yeah, that was money.
And it's a shame that we will not be able to see him versus Moose, because that would be a banger.
That would be, and that's just, you know, because also they're in different companies too. You never know. Maybe
right.
Maybe their paths will cross one day. Who knows?
Oh, for sure. And remember, but the one thing, once again, credit to Obafemi, bro. He's looked good in all his matches.
Yeah,
he honestly looked good. And for a guy that's new to the game like this,
Battleground was a good look for him, and Battleground was a good look. Period. It was a great PLE for NXT. They got their matches in, and then new champions and all that.
First time in the UFC, Apex.
The what?
First time in the UFC.
Yo, the UFC arena, right? That's gonna be the new home now, right? A lot of big things happening. So even the hostess of NXT Battleground, Sexy Red. You know, you went out, you got Sexy Red. She reached out to new viewers, I'm assuming, a new demographic, new eyeballs, and then you know, also getting there safely was probably overlooked.
She keeps it real. You know what I'm saying?
Disorderly conduct on her way to Battleground.
It's just like, you know, sometimes you get tested.
Yeah, that Newark Airport don't play, man.
And you need to understand, even on the corner, like, you could get it if you want to. You know what I'm saying? Like,
my thing here is, you know, she had her head focused. Like, she was in the game. She was mentally focused for Battleground and prepared to be there and do the hostess thing that night. Because if you watch the footage of the altercation, Sexy Red grabs one of those fucking the pole that for the barricade poles that separate the people for the lines, and she was fucking hitting whoever the fuck it was with that shit, trying to smack them around. They finally pushed it to the ground or whatever, but she was about to rock somebody with a pole.
You know, for me at least, like, it kind of shows a little bit like, yo, you are who you say you are.
You are who you say you are,
and I'm okay with that. And the fact that she went right after and hosted in Vegas, phenomenal.
Twerking with Lola Vice.
Oh, that's what I'm about to say. That happening. And them trying to do the enough. Oh, it was Booker. This is a great match for sure. But listen, people, look, Sexy Red, it brought eyeballs. I mean, this is what sports entertainment is. This is what WrestleMania has made this. This is why wrestling blew up to the level it is now of popularity of pop culture. Right. It's because of the intertwining of entertainers and wrestlers. So Sexy Red getting, you know, Sexy Red commenting online, people were reacting to it. They posted, look at what it led to. That's how it works, bro.
Yeah.
And you know, sometimes you have people that don't like it. You know, people that don't like it because at the end of the day, that's somebody else's spot that's not given, right? And our own Danny Cage, man. Danny Cage has some shit to say about it this week. Owner of Monster Factory, hell of a wrestling icon, I would say. And to one point, he's right. Yeah. You know, it's unfortunate. There's a lot of people that pay their dues and never get those opportunities. You know what I'm saying? That have left an impact in the game and they'll get those opportunities. And you got somebody like Sexy Red can just walk right in and host and do angles, and you know what I mean? Like,
it's a different life, though. It's not, and you got to understand, you got to take it. That's my guy. You got to take it on both sides, though. You got to look at it also that he's coming from from a life where social media was not determining these things, and your follow count and your friends list your pull online doesn't determine how you get to be booked on a show and shit. Like, I guess to do an equivalent, I don't think there would be anything equal to that, except for the fact that maybe back in the day it was somehow you knew the booker or you had a good relationship with the booker or some shit. I don't know.
I mean, let's be real. Back in the day, it was little situations that you had in WrestleMania, or when it came to WCW, when you had like NWO, Dennis Rodman, Karl Malone, right? Like one-off matches or segments and things of that nature.
Karl Malone and Rodman was.
But now we've evolved to a point where you have Logan Paul.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying?
And then Logan Paul came in as a celeb, then turned into a wrestling superstar, and then has his company logo on the ring mat, completely changing. This would have never been heard of.
It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. We need to speak to his accountant because the man's making moves. Him and his brother, bro. Like, they smart with their money. Say what you will, but they're making money out here for sure. And they're just making deals after deals and succeeding.
And deals.
I hope they didn't sell their soul to the devil. That's all I'm saying.
Yo, talk to me about Dynamite, bro. Actually, before we get to Dynamite, let's keep talking about this Battle Royal because there's a few more names we didn't cover here. Talk to me about Matt Hardy. Teasing a return at the 25-man Battle Royal. He could be a name to threaten for Trick Williams' championship. Also shooting the Ish alum Hammerstone. Alexander Hammerstone.
Dale. Hey.
Alexander Hammerstone.
Yeah, man. Yo, that'd be exciting, bro. That would be phenomenal. And I think, that makes it exciting. It's what makes the Royal Rumble exciting, right? The possibility of who's gonna be there. So it's very interesting to me. See how they continue this partnership because it's one that is working.
Very mucho. I'm very interested, and also, it could be a TNA wrestler that wins it. What if that, right? What if it's a TNA wrestler that comes in, wins it, and now you have the possibility that Shawn Michaels is batting 1,000, Even he knows, man.
Not only that, he's also out here twerking with Sexy Red. So like, there's a lot going on.
It's
twerking too.
We can't complain.
He's a sexy boy again. You know what I'm saying?
But
is that the only partnership though that
he makes your
occurring with the WWE right now?
Partnership? No. There's plenty of moving parts in this new machine that Triple Paul Levesque is doing. Pro Wrestling Noah. Brand new breaking news, I guess. A major announcement coming out June 16th. It's a new day for them, and listen, a lot of rumors and a lot of speculation. We gotta wait till the announcement to find out what happens, but a lot of mixed reactions. Some people don't even want them affiliated, man. A lot of Pro Noah fans are saying, "Listen, don't kill my promotion. Don't tell me it's over."
Damn, they said stop being colonizers. I'm always excited at the opportunity of getting more talent from different areas, right? For those
theories of the world,
right? And I'm excited for those talent to get that type of opportunity, right? And I think honestly, Pro Wrestling Noah, we need to make sure that they don't forget about the talent. The talent, the goal is always to elevate. You know what I mean?
Right. And speaking of elevating talent, we got Hikuleo. Say that 13 times fast. He's pretty much wrapped up over there in Japan. On his way, he's been trademarked. He's on his way. He's on his way to help the bloodline, right?
So he's Tamatanga and Tangaloa's brother?
I believe he's a cousin. So it's, hold on.
He says Setsu's brothers.
Oh, brothers. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, that's so
crazy.
Yeah, and then don't forget, Jacob Fatu is not too far off on the radar as well.
That's the crazy part, right? Because they have him on retainer right now.
They gotta like, it's like they got him in pods,
and then
training and waiting.
They've also been promoting Roman Reigns to come soon, right?
I haven't heard nothing. The only thing on Roman Reigns I heard was his Jays got canceled, which was devastating to me.
But didn't they say Roman Reigns for SummerSlam?
I expect that. I expect something, or at least some word on them by SummerSlam.
So that tells us we got a few months to play with. See what happens.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
Take some chances.
Hey, I ain't mad at it.
You might as well take a chance too, folks, and you need to realize that sometimes you need to get gear. You need to make sure you get officially licensed merchandise for your favorite teams, for your favorite products. We have the NBA Finals. The Celtics are winning. Like, come on.
Yo, it's a wrap. It is a wrap for the. The Mavericks.
But the coolest part about it all is that Focal.com not only does it have sports gear, bandanas, shirts, bags, whatever you need, slippers, but they also got bobbleheads, Bobby.
Bobbleheads.
Are dope. You know what I mean? If you're a collector, these are the ones you need. And we're talking about bobbleheads from the 90s. You got Jake the Snake Roberts. You got Bam Bam Bigelow. You know what I'm saying?
Bam.
You got Mean Gene Okerlund over here. Like, it's crazy, bro. Bob Morton over here.
Bob Morton over
Boss
here.
Man. Yo, Focal.com. Make sure you get that discount. You know, and folks, unless you didn't realize it, but you know, maybe it's not out there that much, because you know, I get it. I grew up, you know, without one much, and I didn't celebrate too much. But Father's Day is this weekend. Happy early Father's Day to you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Likewise to you.
Thank
Two
you.
times.
You
get double love.
And yo, make sure to get your father something nice, bro. Go to Focal.com, hook it up.
Get him a copy of that Smack Talk Showdown, baby. That's right. Hit that QR code. Use No Nice Things promo code and get yourself some discounted rate on that Smack Talk Showdown. Listen, literally the best game you could possibly play with your drinking buddies. And they say all games are created equal. Bull S. It's not. This one is the game. You don't even have to like wrestling or know about wrestling to play and have a great time. I play this all the time, and a lot of my friends that have no idea what a pile driver is have the best of times with this. So we'll check that out. And we're going to be giving some away, actually. We got to check out our social media this week and stay tuned. We're going to be giving out some of these Smack Talk Showdown copies so you can get yourself some for the next, I guess, for the summer, right? Because now it's going to be drinking game season, apparently.
Right.
Out there, boys.
Can't wait. Yes, sir. Can't wait to play that game with my boys in about 7 years or so. It's gonna be hilarious. But you know, hilarious. What did you think about Battleground?
I didn't think it was that funny. I thought I took it pretty seriously. So much as that I felt it needed to bounce back and it needed to keep the momentum going, and it needed to actually show up on Tuesday night, right? So I was expecting a lot.
Yes.
Maybe that was my fault. Maybe I shouldn't have done that because we didn't get a lot on Tuesday, but we did get good things. We got some returns, right?
Some returns, yeah.
Wendy
Chu's back, bless you.
And Wendy Chu, salud. She's back and she's a heel and she's doing some crazy stuff. Listen, I'm intrigued.
There's room for it. There's space for it. We need mysticism in NXT and all aspects of wrestling. So I'm with it. The Dark Forces, I'm with it. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? And Wendy Chu is a hell of a performer in the ring as well. So she can definitely, and her character work has been crazy. Yeah, I may not realize it, but she's been like 3 different characters already.
Yo, for real.
Because remember, she was the one person that was with the mask.
Yes, I remember that. Yeah, I one didn't work out.
Persuasion, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it didn't work out, but that was her too. So yeah, I'm excited for it. I mean, it was a lackluster match because I don't know, Brittany Reese maybe. It's all about who you work with too. But yeah, I agree with you. Raw NXT was a little lackluster for me this week.
Dynamite was where it was at this week, bro.
Especially after how Battleground was. I expected.
Yeah.
But you did get some interesting things. You see what Cody linked up with all the new 3 AEW, and he's like, "All right, getting a good place."
That was fun. Yes, they all in a good place. All high prime suspects to win it, right? They always tease you with possible winners, so maybe the winner's in that little group there.
I will say though, not that the match was spectacular, but I do love how the main event was Shawn Spears and Javon Evans, especially how it came about.
Okay.
I mean, as a young man stepping up, it was kind of like it's crazy to say, but it's almost like a John Cena moment.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because they're trying to put Javon Evans like to the map. And going up against a veteran like Shawn Spears, like it was dope.
I'm just happy to see Spears, man. I'm just happy to see him back in the mat.
For sure.
Let's get it, man. He's back. I'm with it. And he's probably doing the coaching thing too behind the scenes. Who knows at this point? He's probably the mentor role.
100%. And that's what I mean about that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Dynamite though is where I think it was at this week. Will Ospreay main eventing with Rey Fenix, and not even just the main event itself, because we'll get to that. Oh my God, Swerve Strickland opens the show, back and forth with the Young Bucks. We're gonna get War Games or whatever, Blood and Guts. My bad, what they call it, Blood and Guts. Great. They're trying to recruit Swerve. I love the story here. We're gonna know like that's probably not gonna happen, but I love the story that they're involved on because they needed something after FTR. If you haven't heard, FTR is now gonna be sidelined. Dash Wilder was dealing with serious injuries that need to be tended to and re-healed. So now that whole feud is on hold. But
that sucks.
We're off to Blood and Guts, so we're gonna be keeping the Bucks busy. Swerve and Ospreay's heating up. Ospreay coming out, handing the contract signed into Swerve, who was front row seat as I was, baby. Not literally physically, but here in my seat, and this seat right here, and the TV was like right in front, so I was in the front row seat of my living room. It was amazing because that main event banger, Will Ospreay and Rey Fenix, was that simply that. It was a banger. It was a banger, and I'm ready for Ospreay and Swerve.
So have you been thus far? Have you been excited or happy with the way they've pushed Ospreay?
Yo, I mean, they have to. I'm content.
Okay.
Because part of me doesn't want to accept that Swerve is gonna do the job to Ospreay now, and then if you saw the main after the scuffle at the end of Dynamite, Ospreay winds up with both belts in his hand, and when the sight of him holding those two titles wasn't enough for you, I don't know what is, because it's coming, and you don't just beat Kenny Omega, and you don't just beat Takeshita, and you deal with Dom, and you getting this amazing push to not defeat Swerve here on this come up. I think
for sure. And always remember, man, Swerve can always chase again.
Yep.
If anything, I enjoy Swerve on the chase more at this moment. You know what I mean, based on how he is as a character. But either way, would you say it's been a better booking than they did for Omega upon his comings?
Yeah. For Ospreay, saying right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but more importantly, I want everybody to pay attention now going forward after Ospreay. After Ospreay wins this matchup here and takes the AEW championship, I want everybody to notice the run that Swerve had and remember it. And remember how mid it was. And understand how, and I don't mean mid of a storyline, I mean mid of a mid card, because they kept putting him in the mid cards. He wouldn't finish any shows. He'd probably start a show, which is good, but he was always in the middle of the card of the show. They said it was ratings. I don't know.
I mean, they said they did the same thing with MJF,
right? Right. But I want to see the differences between Ospreay's push, because I feel Ospreay's push will be different, and I bet you he main event more pay-per-views or not even that, just Dynamites, and be used at the end of the show to end shows more often than not.
Well, it's something to be seen, I guess, at this point, because the previous champions to this point, where you mentioned, that's what's been the case.
You're right. They haven't really made a
with it.
They haven't, even with MJF, and that's surprisingly alarming too, because maybe I'm looking into that the wrong way too. Maybe it's just I'm just too much of a WWE guy to fucking.
No, I think also part of the something that plays a role into that situation is that every time you have a crown, right, it's about who's challenging. And if you don't have legit opponents, or you don't have opponents that you're selling us a storyline to bite into, it's gonna be a lackluster experience, and that's just what it is. I mean, the reason why it was Swerve's winning the title was so great was because what he had was Samoa Joe.
It was a chase with him, yeah.
The chase you know what I'm saying?
Joe, yeah.
And he hasn't faced Joe again. Right, so it's like
Nash said, baby. Like Nash was talking about with Bill Goldberg.
You know what I'm saying?
Once that chase is over, that's it. It's a wrap.
So
we're not gonna
either
get
way,
into no Goldberg.
Swerve's here to stay, Bobby. Like it's all good.
Yeah, no.
But what I look forward to is eventually Swerve going back to the E. That's what I look forward to.
Oh,
his Cody moment.
Oh
right?
Wow! Can we see
That's
that
gonna be
again?
crazy. That'll be crazy. That'll be crazy for sure. For sure. You have any pops of the week? So I have one pop of the week.
Talk to me. Pop it off.
My pop of the week is Lola Vice, man. Her underground battleground match versus Sonya Deville. DK Sonya Deville.
Yo, if ever I have been so worked in my life, it was with Lola Vice, bro.
Dude, I don't understand how you thought. So, folks, just to be clear and transparent out here, Villain out here thought Lola Vice was just a pretty girl. She thought he was an IG model that they made into a wrestler. He did not know that she's a badass.
Yo, I had no idea of the background. I didn't bother to do any homework on her either.
Bro, she's like a 37-degree black belt in Taekwondo.
Which proves to her ability, her talent too, to work me that I didn't care enough. I bought into the gimmick of the Instagram model turned WWE superstar now, and now knows how to wrestle. Like, didn't do no homework on the MMA background, and you showed me the dance, because that's what it started with too, with the ending. I was just like, yo, the match with Shayna, her demeanor and her game face was on. The moves were believable. Her attacks was on point, and then she wins, and then she dances, and I'm like, shit. I know that's her thing. I know that's a gimmick, but it gives me heat with her, which is great too.
So you weren't a fan of the dance? You weren't a fan of the dance?
I wasn't, but then that's what sparked that conversation, and you showed me.
I honestly think she was hurting.
Yeah.
Yo, because at the end of the day, that type of match, bro, like you gotta shoot. It's a shoot match, right?
Yeah.
And these are also two women that have MMA experience, were professional fighters. You know what I mean? Lola Vice, Valerie Loretta is a former Bellator fighter. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
She was a pro. Like, so they know how to do that. And that's why I think they excel to a certain degree. Yeah. But it's just beautiful to see her get pushed. And one thing you did mention about it is, you know, Lola is still kind of green when it comes to the professional wrestling aspect of it, especially in the ring.
Yo,
but NXT, Shawn Michaels has shown a tendency that when these women that are green but have the potential, put them with a veteran.
I don't even call her green no more, bro. After that,
dude,
I can't even call her green no more after that. And she's another one too, because Trick Williams. Look at Trick Williams.
Trick Williams is another one, absolutely.
I couldn't stand him on the mic the first night he got there. Look at him now. And then Lola Vice. Tiffany Stratton, I didn't think was gonna do much. Look at that, NXT's been proven to
So I'm excited for Lola Vice. Cuban, American wrestler. Professional wrestler. Showing love. Her sister, I wouldn't be surprised if her sister starts wrestling too.
Right. Those situation. Family genes. Okay.
So that's my pop. Anytime she's gonna get shine, gotta give show love to our Latinos out here. So, especially when they're making waves. So for sure.
My pop of the week,
and she's making waves.
The pop of the week was not Ricochet's ribs popping or any injured bones that may have popped on his way out of here. It was me popping because I knew that we were one step closer to getting the rematch, baby. And that's Ricochet and Will Ospreay at AEW at some point. And this is why Will Ospreay's going to win this AEW championship. But then maybe Ricochet will just pop up somewhere. Which it's just this whole Tony Khan not wanting to talk about it. It gives me something to worry about, because maybe there still is hope that he doesn't leave and he.
Let's keep it real. Like, it's gonna happen eventually again.
Yeah, well, it has to happen outside of the E apparently, because Will Ospreay's just not, talent. He's not willing to work the WWE schedule to run him over. So
until the money's right. Right, so
we never know. We never know with these things.
Never say never, Bobby.
Never say never.
what I'm saying? There's a lot of things.
I'll never say that shit.
People sell their souls sometimes. So, but yo, we got Clash of the Castle.
Hey.
This weekend, bro. Clash of the Castle. And we need to run through this card real quick because
I think we have it all right here.
It's first and foremost, ladies and gentlemen, it's a little gem to get for me on a Saturday to get an early pay-per-view, a 2 p.m. pay-per-view. Dude, that's phenomenal.
2 p.m.
And you know why I like it? It brings me back to like the days when like WrestleMania was in the day. You know what I'm saying? When in the West Coast.
WrestleMania 9.
You know what I'm saying? Caesar's Palace. Like it gives me those type of vibes. You know what I mean? So Hog Wild.
But it's gonna be the daytime. He's not gonna be the daytime over there.
That's fair.
It's still gonna be night as fuck out there.
So then what I meant to say is that I appreciate the fact that early and we won't have to be up late.
Right.
And also you can go out on a Saturday night, you know what I'm saying? There's always some good boxing events happening this weekend. But yo, this card. They have set up these feuds.
5 matches.
The majority. They have
titles.
Pretty nice.
Yeah, I like it.
A lot of investment.
What's your favorite right off the bat on this card?
I think the one I'm looking forward to the most, believe it or not, is gonna be Damian Priest and Drew. I think because for me, for Damian Priest is a pretty big title defense, man. He needs it. You know what I'm saying? And if we're pushing him to be a face, right now the healatry that Drew McIntyre is right now, especially being at home, bro. I think
that's another thing too, man. A lot of the home guys here at this show are not the favorite this weekend. A lot of people talking about they can all leave with L's.
But I think they still game to win, right? Because they're still in the conversation. I mean, the fact that Piper Niven, right? First of all, the fact that we're calling her Piper Niven again, thank the gods. Because Doudrop was hideous, disgusting, and that's not fair to her. But Piper Niven, the opportunity she has right now to go up against Bayley, bro, being close to home, bro, that's great. So the fact, remember, there's a science behind it. If you fight for the title, you are now technically a main eventer.
Right.
Because you fought for the opportunity to hold the strap. So this changes. Yesterday's price is not today's price. You know what I'm saying? So either way, Piper Niven's win. And then you have Isla Dawn. What's the other sort of name?
I don't even know, bro.
Something Fire.
Oh, Alba Fire. I'm sorry.
Fire, right?
You're right.
Them getting some opportunity to shine out here too. I'm with it. I just don't see how
I don't see
Jade and Bianca, right? Yeah. Unless you're starting to break up already.
Nah, I mean, it could happen. And like I was saying, shout out to Mike the Ref. Earlier this week, I was on his show. I was watching his stream, and I was talking because it came up, and the tag division. They were talking about how the tag division is just like not that deep, and they're right, they're not. But I just feel out of all of them, out of that narrow gap, I think Shayna, and Zoe are just gonna like probably come out of here and maybe do their thing. I think maybe they're the next in line to probably do something with these titles.
Yeah, especially because Alba Fire and Isla Dawn, they were champions too. So
they were already champs, right?
You know, yeah, they were definitely champs. So I think it'd be a nice opportunity, especially because Shayna Baszler start to go in, and they make a formidable tag team.
I could spell that.
Formidable tag team for sure. And maybe we think it's too soon to break up Jade and Lola Vice, but they need to sell SummerSlam.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They need to sell SummerSlam. And
you mean Bianca?
What do you mean?
You said Jade and Lola Vice. It's okay. I understand. Wow. Stealing the show this weekend, I expect it to be Chad and Zayn. And if any potential title changes hands, this is the one. Yeah, this is the one. Piper Niven does not win the title, I think, over Bailey.
Nah.
Cody and AJ, I love the story, but no. God, no.
So if that's the case, so this is a big moment for Chad, right?
I think Chad Gable steals this.
And it's his time, especially with his heel run right now. Yeah. The only problem with that is then that means what's Otis's role in this? What is Maxine?
Heavily involved. He has to be involved with this. Probably some kind of turn or some kind of like assist.
My thing is, I don't know what a turn means for him, because it could either be an assist or it could be him doing the dirt.
Yeah. Who knows at this point?
I don't know how it's gonna work out. But Chad Gable, if he wins it, well deserved. And to win it off with Sami Zayn is awesome. And it's his time, bro. It's time to get these guys that work and put people over and are able to tell us stories in the ring with the things that they do. It's time to give them their shine, bro. It's a shame that this isn't a Dolph Ziggler era for there. But yo, shout out to for Nick Nemeth and the brothers fighting this weekend too.
Hey, where are they fighting at?
I know Boundary, I think it's called, or Dead or Alive. Damn, I'm messing it all up. My bad. Damn it.
He botched it, not you.
I definitely did. Against all odds.
All against all odds.
Yeah, man. The brothers are fighting for the tag team championships versus two of HBC alums.
Hey.
But yeah, man. This is gonna be definitely a dope card. Chad wins. And even though AJ Styles and Cody, we know the result, it's still gonna be a banger though.
Yeah.
Still gonna be a banger.
Something to watch. Don't miss out. 2 p.m. Eastern. Coming to you live from Scotland. And Clash of the Castle shouldn't be something too boring or anything like that. I think it's something to be watchable.
It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope. Especially remember, listen, if we look what we saw in France recently.
Right. The fans are probably gonna make the.
I think after seeing that, I think any country that gets
it's on now. It's on. Let's go.
Even Saudi was lit.
Yeah.
Pay-per-view. So I think either way it's gonna be dope. And shout out to Damian Priest. He was part of the Puerto Rican parade this past weekend in
Zelina Vega, Damian Priest, all out there in the Puerto Rican parade. Shout out to the Puerto Rican parade. That was pop of the week. I was also chair shot of the week for many. But that's how it goes.
Listen, I'm just happy we're beyond what it used to be.
Yes.
That was disgraceful and that was crazy.
Yeah.
Wild.
We're done with those days. Also, we're done with this show. Appreciate all of y'all that pulled up each and every platform. Instagram, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, new kicks. You already know JP. Let them know on the way. You know what to find us. 10 count to 10 total. Until next time.
Thank you for viewing Heels, Pops, and Chair Shots. You can find us on IG, Twitter, TikTok, Twitch. Heels, Pops, Chair Shots, HBC, Bad Guys. Thank you. Make sure to subscribe, review, talk shit, make a comment.
Deodorant.
Power. You know what I mean? Shower, deodorant. Make sure to eat your vegetables. Make sure to floss. Make sure to take care of your bunions. Make sure to change the lights and the light bulbs inside the lamps in the kitchen on the right.
Subscribe and hit that button right now. All right, fellas.